Have you ever thought about a physical model that shows the way in which we communicate, whether it's between one or two people, a group of people, and the noise that's around it? I'm here to talk to you guys about my concept curator project that centers around models of communication. So my name is Cassandra Lusick. I'm a sophomore communications major on the social media track, and I chose this topic because I just thought it was super interesting that no matter the medium on which you are speaking on, the language that you are speaking, however many people there are, that every single conversation that you have fits into at least one of the three models of communication. So today we are going to be discussing the functions of my blog site, the successes and failures, and some ideas that I have for the future. So the first thing we're going to be talking about is the functions of my site. The first one that I want to bring up is to inform the public on models of communication. We did this in various ways. I posted so many YouTube videos that discuss what models of communication are. There's paragraphs that discuss it. I have social media accounts that are connected to this that discuss what models of communication are. And this is to inform the public on exactly what it is, because unless you're a communications major, you really don't know what a model of communication is. The second thing I want to talk about is to allow the public to ask questions. So whether it's through my contact information that's on the site or through the various social media accounts, they can DM me, they can comment something, they can post something and tag me. They can ask questions about models of communication that aren't answered directly on the site. And then the third thing I want to talk about is how it gave them exercises to work on their communication. I posted, there's an entire tab that is for training exercises on communication styles. So yes. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the successes and failures that I faced with this project. And the first part I want to talk about is the social media portion. So the failure with that is that I was unable to log into some of my accounts on my computer for some reason. I had to go through my phone, which kind of messed things up. I remember for the Facebook part of the class, I could not get onto Facebook on my computer for some odd reason, so I had to go through my phone, and a lot of times I didn't have the same functions that somebody on a computer would have, so what I had was a little bit different than what somebody else would have because I couldn't do the entire project. The second thing is a success. I'm very fluent in social media. I have been on social media since I was in 5th grade, 10 years old. So I knew the ins and outs of how to use Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and different things like that, YouTube, because I have been doing it for so long. I'm 19 years old now, a sophomore in college, so it's been almost 10 years since I have had social media. The next failure and successes I want to talk about are for my site. I actually had no failures with my site. It was extremely easy to set up, very easy to add things to, and to keep progressing throughout the course. So yeah. And then lastly, I want to talk about the overall challenges that I faced in this project that we had. The first one is the lack of information on models of communication. A lot of times when we had to post YouTube videos and things, we had to find ones that had specific requirements, and there is nothing out there for models of communication. There's a select few videos that actually talk about them that are just the same things over and over and over again, and it's not what the professor wanted. So I had a lot of difficulties doing that, and there was a time where I didn't even turn in anything because I couldn't find anything. And then the second challenge I want to talk about is Google Analytics. I could not figure out Google Analytics for the life of me. It was so difficult. We had a different Google Analytics than the one that was on like the information that the professor gave us, so it was very difficult for me to like figure that out. I had my dad help me, my mom help me, my boyfriend help me. We could not figure this out at all, but finally in the end we did end up figuring it out. Lastly, I want to talk about ideas that I have for the future. One is making a TikTok account. I think that would be really fun, and TikTok is extremely popular now among young people. Almost everybody that I know has a TikTok account, and I think it would be fun, like, because I have models of communication, to do some sort of TikTok about models of communication that goes hand in hand with like a TikTok trend that could be going on right now. I can't think of any specifically, but once I get on the app, I would figure it out. The next one is to just be consistent with posting constantly, updating my social medias all the time, multiple times a week. Same with the website, to just keep adding more information about models and communication and anything that I think would be beneficial and would help get me more visitors to my site. So to conclude, I talked about my concept curator project that centers around models of communication. We talked about the functions of my blog site, the successes and failures that I faced, and then ideas for the future. So I hope you learned the ins and outs of running a site like that and the difficulties that come with it. Thank you.